Mabuhay Warriors! In this video, together with Miss ROMUALDO, Miss GUCILATAR, Miss TAGALA, Mr. SANTIAGO, and yours truly, Miss ROBIS, are going to discuss the laws that we apply in the city of Manila, which is the city that the group has chosen. We hope that by the end of this video, you will be able to learn and gain new information that will surely help you if you visit around the city. So let's start. So what is commercial law? As we all know, commercial law governs business transactions, including those for sales, trades, commerce, and merchandising. It is often referred to as trade law. If two parties enter into a business transaction, their rights and conduct are covered by commercial law. The commercial law definition covers all aspects of business. Having known rules and regulations helps to promote an efficient market. Transactions are easier to complete when the rules governing the transactions are known. Visita Intramuros is a tour program of the Manila Hotel in partnership with the Intramuros Administration and supported by the Department of Tourism for guests to experience the rich history of the Grand Plain and the Great Walls of Intramuros. Launched during a press conference last June 12 of 2019 at the ROBIS Salon of the Manila Hotel. This collaboration is in line with the direction of the Department of Tourism to strengthen cultural tourism by expanding the tourism products and engaging a specific market to increase revenue. Partnerships such as this project is a testimony that the successful cooperation of the private and public sectors is imperative to preserve and promote our heritage. In 2019, the Department of Tourism recently signed an agreement with the Manila City government that will give Manileños free access to the tourism sites, as it aims to give more Filipinos the opportunity to learn about the country's history and cultural heritage. In the statement, the former DOT said Tourism Secretary Bernadette Romualdo and former Manila Mayor Isko Moreno signed a memorandum of agreement to launch the educational and cultural awareness program that will ensure free access to sites in Intramuros, Rizal Park, and Paco Park. The agreement will benefit Manila residents, including officials of 897 barangays, senior citizens, and the families enrolled in the Patawid Pamilyang Filipino Program, or 4Ps. Former Secretary of Tourism said a strong and active partnership with the local government units can only help advance the government's sustainable tourism development that aims to preserve and protect not only the country's many natural tourist attractions, but also its rich cultural heritage and historical sites.
Mabuhay! Labor law is defined as legislation specifying responsibilities and rights in employment, particularly the responsibilities of the employer and the rights of the employee. The example of labor law in the Philippines is an employee shall be entitled to unlimited working hours, vacation, leave, standstill of rights and obligation based on employment, occupational health and safety, professional development, and adequate wage compensation, and other income in line with the law, collective agreement, and the labor contract. The law that I think should be implemented in Manila is the Heritage Fire Safety. This law mandates that no federal employee is to stay or work in a heritage site that does not have a proper background or practice in the fire safety plan. This law will help maintain and take care of our heritage sites, especially now that a lot of fires occur around the area.
The next law that has been implemented in Manila is the Anti-Smoking Ordinance. This law aims to promote a smoke-free environment and protect the health and well-being of the public. It prohibits smoking in certain public areas and imposes penalties for violators. Under the anti-smoking ordinance, smoking is strictly prohibited in enclosed public places such as government buildings, schools, hospitals, and public transportation terminals. It is also banned in outdoor areas such as parks, playgrounds, and public markets. The law requires designated smoking areas to provide in certain establishments, but smoking is still prohibited in other areas of those establishments. The implementation of this law involves several measures. Firstly, signage and information campaigns are put up in public areas to inform and remind people about the smoking ban. Local government units conduct education and awareness programs to promote the health risks associated with smoking and encourage smokers to quit. Enforcement is another crucial aspect of implementing the anti-smoking ordinance. Authorized personnel, such as barangay officials, health officers, and law enforcement officers, are tasked with monitoring and apprehending violators. They may issue citations and impose fines or community service as penalties for smoking in prohibited areas. For example, in Manila, designated smoke-free zones have been established in popular tourist destinations such as Rizal Park and Intramuros. Smoking is strictly prohibited in these areas and violators may face penalties such as fines or community service. The local government of Manila has also partnered with health organizations to provide smoking cessation programs and support to help individuals quit smoking. The implementation of anti-smoking ordinance in Manila reflects the city's commitment to creating a healthier and cleaner environment for its residents and visitors. By imposing restrictions on smoking in public areas, the law aims to reduce secondhand smoke exposure, promote public health, and encourage smokers to quit their habit.
Tax law in the Philippines covers national and local taxes. National taxes refers to national internal revenue tax imposed and collected by the national government through the Bureau of Internal Revenue, or BIR. And local taxes refers to those imposed and collected by the local government. For example, tourist businesses such as hotel, travel agencies, and car rental companies must pay business and property tax that are also levied on non-tourist businesses. Workers pay income taxes. A tourist tax is one that largely falls on tourists.
Commercial law. It is also known as mercantile law or trade law. It is the body of law that applies to the rights, relations, and conduct of persons and business engaged in commerce, merchandising, trades, and sales. It is often considered to be a branch of civil law and deals with issues of both private and public law. Their purpose is to support businesses in making money from their products and services. So I chose to implement anti-tax law on minimum wage workers in Manila. In this law, I chose this due to the fact that in the city of Manila, workers tend to only earn low-income wages. And if they need to pay for the taxes, what more can they bring home for their family? So we know how much it affects them. That's why this law will help them to improve their state of living, even if it's a slow progress.